Good artists copy, great artists steal. Quentin Tarantino borrowed a hell of a lot from his favorite movie directors. And in particular from
Sergio Leone.
Sergio Leone. Sergio Leone.
That's Sergio Leone.
That's Sergio Leone.
Yes, Sergio Leone. And Sergio Leone made a bunch of gem films which shaped the world's biggest movie geek. And in particular,
Good and the Bad and the Ugly.
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Wow, this is the greatest movie ever.
in the era of never-ending remakes and reboots, let's imagine, what if Quentin Tarantino would have directed the most defining spaghetti western of all time in the whole damn universe, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? And the first and major difference would be, nope, not the feet shots, we'll get back to that later, but the dialogue. In Sergio Leone's film, the first 10 minutes had no dialogue at all. The characters in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly film really don't speak too much, except for Tuco, of course.
You filthy double-crossing bastard! Filthy bastard! Kill you! I'll kill you!
While in Quentin Tarantino films, characters never shut their mouths.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
So in Tarantino's depiction of the classics, every character has a sharp tongue, turning every conversation into a high-stakes verbal duel.
Are you gonna bark all day, little cowboy, or are you gonna shoot?
Life's a gamble, and I'm the motherfucking dealer. Place your bets, folks.
Then the second biggest difference would be non-linear storytelling. Tarantino would divide the good, the bad, and the ugly into chapters, each one delving into the three main characters. Jumping back and forth, Tarantino would unravel the characters' bloody backstories and explore their deepest motivations, which would be not only about money, but also about revenge. For instance, Tuco's story would unveil his gruesome relationship with his parents, shedding light on the origins of his character and why he became the man he is. Eventually, all the timelines would interact, leading the characters to the climactic duel scene at the cemetery. Then, of course, the casting would be different. Tarantino would definitely cast his legendary actors, who'd deliver some mind-blowing performances. Brad Pitt as Blondie, aka The Good.
In this world, there are two kinds of people, those with loaded guns and those who dig. And you're about to find out which one you are.
Samuel L. Jackson as Angel Eyes, aka the bad motherfucker.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy. I just know how to make bad things happen.
And Steve Buscemi as the Ugly.
Why am I the ugly?
And finally, there will be no Quentin Tarantino film without tense violent scenes. While Sergio Leone's films were criticized for their violence and perceived sadism, they certainly can't compete with Tarantino's temper. Balancing between gruesome action and sharp humor, he would put a unique touch on The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
My two favorite types of movies in one. When it's scary, it's really scary, and when it's funny, it's really funny. And I guess I've been trying to do that a lot the whole rest of my career.
And while Sergio Leone's classics featured almost no female characters, the chances are high that Mr. Tarantino would introduce a couple of strong heroines to both lighten up the tough guy crowd and, of course, satisfy his foot fetish fantasies. 'Cause why not?